So we just recently returned from doing a service project with MyHomeTownProvo, which is an initiative that's been going around to try and find service opportunities to help people within the community. And it was a really neat experience.
All the way in, yeah, baby.
So we kind of kicked off our service opportunity by meeting together in this location, and we had to sign in and sign out a waiver and put how many people were participating and when we started. And once we went through that checkout area, they gave us these vests and some gloves.
Okay, yeah. Sure.
And then they told us that there was a table of donuts that we could have.
I love that. Once you go, you're addicted. You're right.
Yeah. And then from there, we went to a sign-up spot where they had 4 different locations that we could go to. And then based on, what activity we wanted to participate in, or based on, in our case, we had little kids that were participating, we got to choose which place we wanted to go to. And so we actually picked this place. It was a little house that needed some touching up. And we got there around 8:30 a.m. and it turned out that project actually wasn't supposed to start until 9 a.m. And so we followed a couple people to one of the other locations where they were doing some work.
Can you hold my glove?
It ended up being that we were taking tree limbs that had been cut down and we were putting them in these big containers. And the boys loved that. They got right involved and had a blast with it.
I can start the next one. Turn it. Got it.
So finally it came time to go to our other location at 9 o'clock, and we walked our way back to the house, and we get there, and the project manager that was involved in that area still hadn't arrived yet. And so we waited.
Like little dinosaurs?
Like I take them.
Which Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle are you? With your hat. Is that Donatello? Leonardo.
Yeah. This is Leonardo.
And waited.
I should have brought my own mower dryer.
Yeah.
I could go home right away.
And waited a little more. And finally the project manager shows up and then kind of tells us, okay, we're going to be taking this one patch on, near the fence, and we're going to be getting out all of the roots, getting out all of the weeds. And so we did that. We started shoveling, and we started kind of, removing all of the weeds and the grass from the area.
Oh my gosh.
So just take this through it, and what we right, 3 days a month. Right. Let's bring this one right here.
Good. And then we actually got it to the point where the ground was nice and smooth.
I'm just gonna finish like where the house ends.
And once it was nice and smooth, we were able to roll out this kind of like tarpish material kind of over it.
Like what? The double size of this one?
Uh-huh.
And I was in charge of cutting it and all of it.
Yeah, so
And then the boys had the opportunity to kind of hammer these little, stakes in there so that it would stay in place.
What a guy. All the way down. Yeah, baby.
And at one point, we had a guy that came along and mowed the yard, which actually wasn't originally part of the plan.
My favorite part of the service project was the hammer. It was so fun.
Put that in there for me. Hammer it in.
Good. Yeah, I think one of the unexpected joys that we encountered was the wildlife. At one point, we came across Asa brought to me this worm that was just enormous.
Look at that. It's kind of, yeah, it's fat. Look at that. Had a little too much dirt, I think.
It was huge.
Yeah, it is huge.
And then at one point, you could see in the grass, kind of where we were, breaking up the ground and everything, there was a spider that was kind of trying to make its way to the fence.
Yes. There he is. Look at him go.
Just a wonderful opportunity to help people within the community, and we all had a good experience doing it. And then at the end of it, we kind of go back to the place where we met in the beginning, and we hand in our vests and hand in our gloves and got a chance to say goodbye to everybody. And I think just seeing the whole family go out, it really made everybody's day. And now we're making plans to go and head to see the Minecraft movie. So, a great way to end a fantastic morning. Looking forward to doing it again.